did you think of Trae's composure in his playoff debut?
I mean, it speaks for itself. Thought he played very well. The moment wasn't too big for him. He was ready to go. He was excited about the opportunity, took full advantage of it, and he belongs. He's a postseason player. He showed it tonight. He really took this team. I thought he took a big step tonight as a leadership role and just showing that he was prepared for the big moment.
I was going to ask, what do you think it says about him as a player that in that environment when there are 15,000
Yeah, that's it. That's the answer. He's ready to go. This is a coming out party for him, and he's ready to do it. So.
Chris Vivlamore.
Hey Lou, two quick things if you don't mind. One, I had 13 points in like 12 minutes. What did you see out there? What was working for you?
Just taking advantage of angles, knowing that teams are going to push me right. Just taking advantage of that and playing off of Gallo, knowing that Gallo is, we've had chemistry, we've played together before. So I'm just being aggressive, taking advantage of the minutes I have.
And actually on that, coach said, Trae even said, keep Lou in there a little longer because you were cooking so much. Just wonder your thoughts about that.
Yeah, I mean, Trae has confidence in me. I have confidence in Trae, and that's what it takes to be a great team. Being a team player, understanding when there's an opportunity for another player that has it going to stay in the game and give you an opportunity to win the game. And so, for him to recognize that, like I just mentioned before, he's showing that he's ready to take that next step in leading his team and being the guy for us.
Thank you.
Jeff Schultz.
Lou, sometimes with young teams, nobody quite really knows what to expect in a playoff game, particularly when it's on a stage like New York. As a veteran player, I'm just wondering what your reaction is to how the young guys, not just Trae, but everybody, how they showed up tonight.
Nobody looked shocked. Nobody looked like the moment was too big. And I mean, what a hell of a place to have your debut, right? Madison Square Garden. The first time the fans were in the building, obviously they were really excited to be back. It felt good. It's no better place to have your debut than Madison Square Garden with a very young, talented Knicks team that's on the upswing, and the energy was electric, man. And so I just felt like none of the young guys, the moment was too big for them.
And I know briefly after the trade, you said you had contemplated retirement, whatever. When you decided to continue playing, were you thinking about maybe moments like this, being able to compete in the playoffs again and have a moment like this?
You know what? I'm in like the fourth phase of my career. So it was like, it was kind of surreal for me to kind of watch. It's been a long time since I've watched big moments in the playoffs. And so for me to have an opportunity to watch it, be in a different position that I'm usually in, and try to help these guys with whatever insight that I had and trying to help them down that stretch. It was exciting. It was different, and it was fun for me.
Andrew Lopez.
Hey Lou, it's Andrew Lopez from ESPN. I know you had said before you've had a lot of conversations with Trae over the year. Going into that, I guess, final play, is that one of those moments where you just kind of knew, based off of everything that you've seen from him in the last few months, that you knew he was built for that kind of moment?
Without a doubt, like I said, leading up to the playoffs, man, he was very excited for this to be his first run, and I'm sure he's dreamed of moments like that. Tie ball game in Madison Square Garden with the opportunity to win the game. I just told him, don't pass the ball. That was my advice. You kind of trick yourself into thinking that you got to make a play. Hey, man, go win the basketball game. This is your team. These guys that put the franchise on your shoulders, as well as the other young guys, and you're the point guy. Go win the basketball game.